everyone, yet again to another Ticket Freaks 212. I'm your host, Carlos C, and as always, we're here to talk to you about movies. On today's movie topic, we'll be discussing Short Term 12. I have mixed feelings about this film. The reason I say that is, let me just give you the brief story of this film. It's about Brie Larson's character, who works in this, I guess we can call it a rehab. It's called rehab. Let's call it that. Short Term 12 is actually a place called, that's the name of the place, where it helps kids who are trying to commit suicide, or trying to stop kids from committing suicide, trying to better them. Brie Larson's pretty much one of the leading characters in this, pretty much the boss in the film, and she actually has some emotional demons and emotional damage in her life that it brings such a very sad, depressing, but interesting performance from Brie Larson. And along with that, it gives her very distant from people. Like, let's see here. From John Gallagher. Sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. I butcher names all the time. But his character, he plays the one who is her love interest, and they have a comedy relief. And Brie Larson actually does get pregnant in the film. This is a spoiler, by the way, if you guys don't already know. Brie Larson's character does gets pregnant in the film, and it's by John. And she doesn't really want to keep it because she has some troubled past that she doesn't really want to relive, or she doesn't think she's ready to handle kids, which is surprising. But John shows her the light and shows her that, hey, you might live a dark past, but I'm here to show you that that's not always going to be your life. Even though he doesn't know what is going on with her or what she's been through before, he still tries his best to give her the best of both worlds. Whether it is a bad road or a good one, he always tries his best, and I love that about John in the film. Now, Kaitlyn Dever, she plays this really annoying, well, not really annoying, but very disturbed child who kind of has a relate to Brie, where Brie kind of gets attached to her because she has some relations to her, considering they both have some daddy issues. And I think Kaitlyn did a great job as far as showing that she had a bad side, or she had a bad road, and she really hates her life, but at the same time, she tries to keep her hopes up. She's very smart addict, I guess we can just call her that. But Brie always tries her best to help Kaitlyn towards the entire film. The film really shows us the world of kids who deal with so much in their life that they can't stand it sometimes. The pressure is so much of the world being so rude to them, so wrong, that they don't want to live anymore. That's very hard to put into capturing into a film, and I really felt for it. I really felt the emotions and the intensity and what it really described to me as one of the saddest films I've seen. Now, not a lot of people want to see a sad film, but it is a serious film. I think it did what it needed to bring. But as far as it being a really depressing film, not a lot of people would want to see this film. I would say that people that relate to it would want to see this film, but not a lot of people, because they'll be like, oh, this is a downer. This is not what I want to see in theaters. So I don't want to say that because of that it's gotten a low rating, but it got a 4. It's still a Ticket Freak choice. Now, as far as what it did in the box office, let's see here. Well, the budget was under $1 million. I don't know what exactly it was, but it made $1 million. As far as what it did, ratings-wise, Rotten Tomatoes 99%, IMDb 8.1. And like I said, I rated it a 4. It's still presented what I need to present, but as a fair warning, it's not for everyone. It does have such a very depressing, but it does have a serious role. It does give you great performance. The story was interesting enough, but I don't know if a lot of people would want to see a film like this because of how raw it can be towards emotion, and how it could really make you look at a different perspective of life. In a sense, maybe it could actually change you. I felt like it didn't bring the light at the end of the tunnel kind of feel to it. I felt like it brought a little bit of that down. So I think it just brought more of a depressing feel than it did bring of, oh, you know, hey, at the end it shows you, hey, there's a light at the end of that tunnel. Well, anyways, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please wait at the end of the credits. There is some contact information where you can reach me to ask me about movies. That's going to do it for us today, guys. Hope you guys enjoy the show. Please subscribe or tell a friend. I hope to see you guys next time, okay? Peace!